How is everybody doing? It's Justin Simpers coming at you with another edition of how to get in touch with your star player and apply it to sales. Really, in all of life. But let's get real. Let's get reals here. So, I covered having feelings. Those are important to be dialed into. Having feelings. Not an expert. Still discovering. But overall feelings. So if you're in touch with your feelings and you're sitting across somebody who is expressing their feelings, it's very easy to insert yourself into their situation and overall have an understanding of their feelings or needs or anything of the like, right? But overall, being empathetic to their situation. So you can apply yourself to the needs of others. You cannot do this if you're not somewhat in touch with your own feelings. I had my son tell me the other day, he's having girlfriend problems. My son says to me, I am having a hard time finding a male friend that I can talk to about my feelings. Look, a lot of dudes struggle with this. I am one of you guys. But getting in touch with your feelings is only going to excel yourself in business, life, and all of the like. To be the best salesperson that you can be, it's going to be next near to impossible to be that without being completely in touch with yourself and understanding who it is that you are. So when you're talking to somebody that has a need or a desire to get something, to fix something in their life, if you are not in touch with your own feelings and your own self, it's going to be super hard to be in touch with their feelings and their needs. It's going to be really difficult to be empathetic. I remember selling timeshare. I had a motto: if you're not buying, you're crying. And so my young ass dumb self had this, stigma that if you didn't buy from me, my objective, my being was revolved around making you cry. And I'll never forget, I had this elderly woman on my table, the 3-hour Gilligan's Island tour, and at the end she could not afford what it was that I was selling her, and I made her cry. And I actually remember walking away from the table at that time, looking back at her, and she was in tears, and her hands were over her eyes, and she was beside herself. And I actually felt genuinely bad. Now granted, being in my 20s, I did not have the wherewithal to empathize with this woman. Nor did I have the wherewithal to see any of that coming, because my only objective was to make her cry. And I did that. And it was horrible. It was bad. Did she buy? No. Was my approach wrong? Yeah. Yeah, it was. Was I a little upset that people just wanted show tickets and to waste my hour and a half time? Probably. But if we didn't do that, we wouldn't have people to take out on tour anyway. So the bottom line was, I had one objective, and I fulfilled that objective. But I was not in touch with myself to read her, to understand her, to empathize with her, and to just call it a day and move on. It stuck with me. It negged me out. So guys and gals, get in touch with your feeling. Just understand yourself so that you can empathize with the people that you're working with. And trust me, everybody will make more money in that situation. Thanks. Do us a favor and share your love with these videos with people online. And thanks again.